Okay guys, it's time to talk about protein again. These are all recycled subjects because I think I've covered almost everything that I can think of. And I put things in groups like, oh, you've got an autoimmune disorder that I haven't spoken about, but you have autoimmunity, right? You're at this age or your sex hormones are at this level. We've got this candida problem and gut wall permeability problem, but let's talk about the protein. So, your body can only eat, chew, right? Swallow, begin to digest, get into the small intestine, into the bloodstream, have an insulin response, partition it off to the muscles so they can repair if you have rested and created a homeostatic balance and develop a nice release of growth hormone at night and repair muscle fibers. It can't go that fast. In fact, the best way to adapt is to have things go slowly through the digestive tract so things can be partitioned off slowly and be used. When things go quickly through the digestive tract, that's probably because it's processed. It's processed foods which don't take a lot of digestion. Amylase is already breaking down carbohydrates in the saliva, hits the stomach, into the bloodstream, blood sugar shoots up too high, and then you start to have a problem with your insulin. So here's the deal with protein. You have to use a glucometer, test your glucose and ketones. Most importantly, in the beginning when you're trying to understand and establish how much protein you can eat, you really want to test your protein after meals by 2 hours. Now, if you want to do it every 30 minutes up to 2 hours one time, that's a good test to see how your body is reacting to digesting protein. If you have low stomach acid, nobody considers, like, what is going on here? People don't consider if they have enough HCl levels or digestive enzymes to even break down the protein. And if you're dealing with fatty protein, you might have a gallbladder issue on top of the stomach acid issue. So you guys are like trying to take in the shakes. So now you're getting this abundance of protein via being broken down, hydrolyzed, powdered whey protein garbage. And now you have this like large amounts of protein and the body's like, wait, okay, you see, I have to go through this whole process to then use the protein in the muscle. So what your body cannot use right away, because now you have a slam of protein hitting the bloodstream, and I think the battery's getting a little tired, your body can't use and converts it back into glucose and uses it for brain fuel. Makes sense, right? I mean, we weren't living outside chomping on protein all day long. In fact, that can irritate the kidneys to constantly be exposed to high levels of protein, especially because it's processed. We wouldn't do that in the wild. We wouldn't have protein shakes nonstop, especially in whey casein. But because my battery's gonna die, I'm gonna have to do a part 2. So if you guys want to learn more about insulin sensitivity, which is the best way to grow muscle on keto, is through insulin sensitivity. A lot of you guys are insulin resistant, don't know it until you start buying the glucometer and testing your blood sugar. If your insulin is running high and your blood sugar is running high, that means that the insulin is now being resistant. It's piling up within the bloodstream. It's not going to get the dang protein shake into the muscle to be used anyway, guys. You have to work on your stress, your sleep, slow down gluconeogenesis, calm your adrenals down, find that homeostatic balance before you start shoving in a bunch of protein that makes you stink. Oh, I see these guys walk by in the gym, I'm like, ugh. Too much protein. Turn off times a million. It's all about your insulin, guys. Insulin sensitivity. That's indicative of how much protein you need. You don't need a lot of protein when you're insulin sensitive, because it only takes a little bit of insulin that's powerful to do an amazing job at getting the protein in the body, and now you're not catabolic because you're adapted. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com. You can also go to Stephanie the Business Person on my Facebook fan page for free information. You can also go to Stephanie KETOGENIC on my Instagram me for also free fun and information. And as you guys know, I'm writing the Ultimate Keto book because there's too many holes in the other books and sometimes crappy information. They don't actually talk about damage and issues that we all have, all of us. So, y'all know what to do. You can also join my Facebook course through my website at stephanieperson.com. And yes, I'm still doing consultations. I'm out and I got the business and I got some energy finally at 50. Peace, and I'm out.